friends don't watch you make poor decisions. It's Tanika. Thanks for coming back. Please like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy. Not like them. It's Tanika. It's Tanika. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody's been okay. I hope everything, actually not okay. I hope you've been terrific. I hope you've been amazing. Be amazing. It's okay. Okay. I can be a little bit dramatic. Sometimes every now and then it's a little bit toasty in here right now. I'm at the end of the day. It was a pretty good day. I keep wanting to say things like, how was your weekend? I was reading about myself, right? That suggests that I could afford to be a little more social, just like a little bit. I'm like, I was raised. People that raised me on work and home. Work and home. I do not club, I do not party, I do not lounge. And lately, like the last few months, I'm not on the phone. But that's not just because the bill wasn't paid. It's not just because of that. I find it's like the interactions with people. For right now, for me, this is enough. You know what I mean? It's enough. And so I also learned another lesson. First of all, since you came here, please feel free to leave a like, share, and maybe even subscribe to my channel where I talk about all kinds of stuff. This is a conscious rant, baby. It's a conscious rant. It's a conscious rant. Look at me doing some MC Hammer. Don't. No judgment. No judgment for she. No judgment for she. Okay. All right. RJS. Look at this fan. This Little Mermaid fan. One of my coworkers gave it to me. I love it. I have one that takes a battery, and then it can also be charged with a USB. But this is like really sturdy. Like, anyway. No, I just wanted to touch base and just to come back. I'm still sitting on a small collect. Okay. So, well, I was forced to go ahead and delete some stuff. What I'm going to do with this video instead is I will just preface the other videos that I'm going to stitch. I'm going to try not to make it too long. It might just be like a couple of compilation videos that just show the other videos that I never uploaded due to space, due to Wi-Fi, due to jobs. Switch out 2 jobs for another 2 jobs. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. And then not to mention just me living my life. Just me living my life. Obviously, I've gotten to go outside. I've been going outside and been in the sun. So I'm a couple of shades. Okay, I'm gonna stop clowning. I clown all the time. I just want to encourage you to be the best self that you can be. And the areas that you know that you want to improve on those. Not a competition. If you are comparing what you are and what you got to what other people got, you've already lost there. Because everything pertaining to you is about you. It's not about your reflection to someone else. When it comes to you, just loving yourself and accepting yourself and being yourself, because you can't be yourself until you get to know yourself and appreciate yourself and love yourself and respect yourself if I can help. That's all that I mean to do. What else? Because there's so much that I could say, and I just want it to be as good as possible. Look at your ingredients on the foods that you eat. So on the back of it, on the back of any packaging of anything that you're consuming, wage war against it reads contains bioengineered organisms. It is worth you looking that up and understanding what that even means. And I understand because of the obvious overpopulation in the world, right? The different things that brilliant scientists, brilliant individuals came up with just to try to stretch food. I don't think that they knew that it could have caused, or that it was going to cause, or that it has caused all of these adverse effects, from tumors to cysts, just lifelong issues, obesity, skin issues. It dulls us. Anything that cuts into the fabric of what you are that does not better you or push you further in the evolution of you, it's the enemy. It is the enemy. It's the enemy. So attack it first just by looking at the ingredients, looking at those labels. I say that, but there are other ingredients that are just as bad. I strive for organic and non-GMO foods, and I have not always been like that. It's been a journey. I'm gonna say I've gotten really like a hell of a lot more discipline, and maybe the last I started thumping like Thumper. And maybe the last maybe 2 years, but like this contains bioengineered organisms. That part is maybe the last 6 months. I just don't want it in my body. I don't want it in there. So that and the Red Lake 40, and really any of the reds. What I really want to encourage you to do, okay, so I'm just going to take a step further. So it's Googleable. Look up online and look at all of the ingredients that are allowed in your country, because I know that I'm not only speaking to and being viewed by people in the Americas, but you can just look and see what ingredients are in most every product in your country versus in another country or many other countries where those ingredients may be banned and outlawed, punishable. These are punishable crimes because it's an attack against the human. It's an attack against your body. And even for those of you that are not human, I respect you. I respect you in whatever species that you are. I respect you. It matters, and you have to wonder, like, how has the world not evolved to the point of companies consciously creating products that help consumers, that help the population to heal? Just like biodegradable packaging versus non-biodegradable. It took us a little while as a species to evolve to that, to start producing those things more consciously. But it's like I see less and less of those recycling. Okay, so it's not like I sat down to talk about this, but apparently it's what's in my heart right now. So I'm sharing this part. But I am passionate about it because we have all the generations under us. There are some people that have been, well, I've eaten the boar. We've eaten it for many generations and we're all still here, and well, whatever. Okay, so then you are. But what condition have you been in when you made it to 80, 70? The people who lived to be 900 years old, biblically, and in other spiritual doctrines, that they just had longer lifespans, what did they eat? And even if they did eat the pig, it wasn't then what it is right now. No! So Just consider that. The same for bleached foods. I'm saying that like I'm just the healthiest. It's not really so that I can be thin or skinny, because I've never been skinny. I've always been a big girl. Always been curvy. I had this pouch, my stomach, my gut, way before I had any children, so I can't blame mine on the babies. But I'm just saying, so many people are eating the same foods that we've eaten forever, and still gaining an unusual amount of weight and an unusual type of weight. That it doesn't just come off with fasting and maybe some dieting and exercising, that you actually have to work. And I know that it's not because that I'm over the age of 40. I don't think that it's because of that. Like if I even try, the weight just falls off. But it's weird. It's like I like my face. Like right now it's fuller. Your girl chubby still. But like I did. But like whenever I am slimming down and just eating more consciously, working out more, drinking more water, just like the more thing, drink more water, I notice that the difference in my face. And while I do feel like a beautiful woman, whether I'm big or little, it does not matter. If my hair is long or short, I still like I know I'm a beautiful woman, and I feel that. I feel confident. I do not like how my face looks when it is smaller. But I am reading, and I'm learning that is primarily because of how I used to lose weight. Then it would make I just know that if I keep on rambling, this is going to become its own video, and I do want to share the other stitches. So without further ado, I will leave you to that, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and checking me out. And I miss y'all. I have been busier. It's a blessing to be busy than to not be busy. So, but I am come back. I'm coming back, okay? And thank you again for your attention and your likes and your views. And bless you. Be good. Okay, I can keep on capping and saying stuff, but just thank you. Okay, bye. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. I'm not gonna lie. Because of my disposition, and people who know me know, it's like I wonder, am I one of the us's or am I not? Or am I one that's not like the us that I'm not a part of? We'll talk about that more later. We'll talk about it more a little bit later. Yeah. So then I guess what that would mean is if I don't fall in that category, right? Then that would mean like, I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. To whomever all it applies to. To whomever it applies to. Like them. I'm not like them. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I'm just not like y'all. I'm just not like y'all. Now, I never wear any type of animal print. I do have some, but I don't typically wear it. I am liking this dress, baby. Have I hit that age? Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know, but I am liking Le Zebra print. Okay? We like each other. That's all. Yo. Welcome. Thank you for coming back. You ain't supposed to be able to see me holding the phone. I don't mind you seeing it right there. Okay, I can do this because it's light right in my face. Welcome back. It's Teneca. It's Teneca. It's Teneca. You know it's your name. You know it's your name. It's Janae. 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 You know it's your name. You know it's your name. I don't even know that song. I think I should look it up. Like, I know pieces of it. Cousins used to listen to it. And my mom and dad did not let us listen to rap music for a very long time. Like, well, I mean, only certain kinds. Like, nothing that demeaned or disrespected women. Anything that called a woman or a hoe, talked about D or P. No, we couldn't. Anyway, it has been a while. I've been recalibrating. Hold on just a second. You know, there are times, like, whenever I'm recording, that I notice that I be noticing that, like, the light is very bright while I'm recording, but when it posts on YouTube, what are you doing? Is that a cat? Oh, it's a person sitting there. Okay. I don't know what the hell I was like, you know, it's when you think you're by yourself, when you think that you're alone, and then you look up and you realize that you're not. So it's not like I'm afraid or scared of anything. I just in a place where I thought I just knew I was by myself. Anyway, so I've kind of been just taking my rest, and I knew that I was going to need some downtime. I knew that it was going to be very busy for me for the last couple of weeks. And so I don't know if you remember, but I was telling you, I was like, yeah, I'm recording because I got the time to do it now. I have a lot of time on my hands, but here pretty soon, I know that time, what do you think about my rap? I got all my bouffant squished up in there. Anyway, I knew that it was going to be a very busy 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. And so I'm kind of coming out on the other side now. And I just wanted to say hi. 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 So the last time, so I started this new job, right? And I had this job before. I actually was hired at this place in October of last year, but I didn't get to start until here recently. And just that wait, the wait to get to start the job. As you all know, I lost my home after I lost a big old fight that I didn't even start with some vultures and buzzards, very unattractive people inside and outside. Like, I've just come through a very tumultuous endeavor or event, and I'm dusting myself off. Like, you've met me dusting myself off. Like I can't believe this just happened. And here's what happened, guys. They had the audacity. Like, I've been a gushing wound, like, since you guys met me, like, on and off. And so anyway, so when I lost that job, I had gotten 2 part-time jobs. Well, actually, I had one job before I lost it, the other job, the big job. I had gotten 2 part-time jobs just to kind of hold me. And I was living on my savings, on my 401k since September of last year. And it's just been it's been a very interesting road. Like, I turned the camera. It's been a very interesting journey. And I've met a lot of wonderful people along the way, like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. I've met the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. I've met them. I connected a whole bunch of dots, and I've just gotten closer to myself. I've gotten closer to God. I've even kind of gotten closer to many of my foe, because when you are going through the process of healing and learning about yourself and how to handle yourself in a situation in a way that you actually do learn the lesson, and you're not discrediting yourself, or like everyone and everything gets the weight that it deserves. When you're doing that, like I've been doing that, the blessings just keep pouring in, and unfolding, and good people that I'm coming in contact with, that I just appreciate those connections. And of course, my intuition is being sharpened, because that's what happens, and that's what people don't realize. When people take you through things, they're training you, so you really should not be repeating a whole lot of cycles and a whole lot of situations and relationships and lessons before you to come out and really heal from a thing, especially if you've been attacked. It's so important to understand more about your enemy and about the things that would have provoked them to do or to behave in certain ways that just didn't align with your path. Because a lot of things that I experienced, it's like, on one hand, like, and I feel silly saying that, because it's like, if it happened to you, it was meant to happen. It was meant to maybe deter your path, or to realign your trajectory, because sometimes we go astray. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes I go astray. Sometimes I make mistakes. I have made mistakes, and I've learned so many lessons. And again, that's the whole point of me coming to this channel, is to share some of those things, the things that I actually wouldn't ordinarily talk to people about. These are journal entries and things that I love to just write about. I'm extremely expressive, and I love it. I enjoy it. I mean, a lot of times I don't enjoy it while I'm doing it. I get so emotional sometimes. So that's why you'll see me, I'll be in one getup, and then I clearly will have done a wardrobe change. My hair is different. Sometimes I ain't got no makeup on, or I have on a different, just something is different. I probably lost my shit during the recording. And so then I'm coming back, piecing it together in a whole new outfit. Child, hold on. Anyway, and so, but yeah, I stay in the spirit of gratitude. There's always something good going on. Like, it's something bad we all go through. It's ups and downs. Okay, I'm getting cold now. So tonight is a full moon. This is a full moon in Capricorn. That Cappy gang yang. I'm gonna have to look up, why is my hand shaking? I don't know. I mean, I get emotional about myself. As you guys know, I'm a very emotional person. I'm an extremely emotional person. Like, I'm hypersensitive. But I'm excited. I'm excited about my future. I'm excited about connections that I'm making. And I know that I did do the work. Well, I did as much as I could. In that, anything that I thought, that any rock that needed to be, that maybe hadn't been turned over, I addressed as much as I could. People who, I can't say that. I can say that. People who we may have had a tough spot or a rough patch, either they approached me or I approached them before now. And I am so dry right now because I'm out of water. Contemplated getting a kitten or a puppy or both. I am still landing my plane, docking my ship. I'm still working, so I'm quite a ways off from a pet, but I am open to friendships and love, relationship, adventures. I'm coming out. Coming. I don't know what they want from me. It's like I've been doing that since I was a little kid, you guys. And I've also recently met some spiritually inclined people, kind of like myself. That's always very, very like ridiculous, like interesting, really. When I meet other people who are like-minded, like-hearted, well-intentioned. There are a couple of people who I lost contact with, who I'm just like, I've had in the last 2 months, like 3 phone numbers. But I mean, I'm regaining my footing and my stability. I'm no stranger to it. It's just been so long. And so it's been a very tough, long battle, or series of battles. And here I am. Here I am. The God constantly provides for me and cares for me. There was a time a couple of months ago when it was really, my situation was really, really bad. Anyway, there's just people sharing their spiritual gifts with me, and showing me things that their capabilities and things that they're capable of. I just really I appreciate the sharing between sisters and brothers, and people who would pick me out and just encourage me and lift me up. Because I did have to put some distance between me and some people. Not put it there, but just to allow it. Because I'm so nurturing. I am. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. But when you present like that, when you walk around this place and you speak with intention, you intentionally try to positively impact other people's lives. I don't mean like you go out of your way, but just in the way that you show up, in the way that I have been showing up. That triggers people. It triggers people who are not healed. It triggers people who are not ready. It triggers people who feel they feel called out, because your truth is exposing someone else's truth. You could be exposing envy. You could be exposing hatred. You could be exposing incest. You could be exposing. I said exposing. You could be exposing you could be exposing a lot of shit, just in you being honest, and you just in your true authenticity. And I encourage everyone, if you're telling the 100% bona fide truth, speak it. I had this one situation a while back where it's just like, these are spiritual downloads. They're spiritual. Oh, a bunch of people just walked around the corner. That's what happens when you sit downtown Norman. It be like that, okay? I don't usually say the city that I be in, but it is what it is. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? It's like they all ran around the corner. That's what it is. It just caught me off guard. Like, I'm probably going to take that out, because I try not to just put people on the camera who may be unsuspecting, or they might not want to be on the camera, because people in my family curse me so much. Starting with okay, I'm going to take that out too. I'm probably not going to take it out. Like I said, you get what the fuck you earn. You get what you earn. You get what you earn. You know what I mean? So I'm probably not going to take it out. Anyway. So the one thing that I started talking about, but then I stopped. And so when things got really, really bad for me a couple of months ago, you guys, I was literally homeless. That would be my 3rd time in my whole life being in that position, as an adult anyway. And I wasn't complaining to anybody about it. I wasn't begging for, or soliciting anybody for help or for money. I know that I can make it. I know I can weather a storm. If I could put forth all the effort that I put forth to weather it for and with other people, like me by myself, my children are adults, they're out on their own now. I think I can weather a storm for myself. I was just struggling. And this one time I had gotten off of work a couple of months ago. I had gotten off work and like I knew I wanted to go to Walmart. I needed to buy myself some more panties. Because somebody stole my laundry out of the washateer. So I needed to buy myself some more panties. I needed to buy myself just toiletries, just do some shopping basically. Reasons that people go to Walmart. Okay? And I was just exhausted though. I was exhausted, so I figured I was like, I'll pull up. And I pull up and I'll go in and I dart in and then I dart out, maybe get me some beets. I love beets and radish. Is it radish? Radish. I love it. Okay. So I had and watermelon and grapes and cantaloupe and pumpkin seeds. Like I started making meals of things like that. And so all these people over here, they're all bouncing. Anyway, I started making meals of those things. And anyway, so I'm sitting outside of Walmart right when I get off work. Look at me. I'm trying to just keep my hand up here because these people got their lights on. They're not even seeing. Like if you're just sitting there, your freaking light shouldn't be on in the first place. Anyway, so give me just a second, y'all. These inconsiderate hosts. Make this have to come up. All right. Anyway, so there was an ex of mine. Look, I have to hold the phone right. There was an ex of mine who he caught me sleeping in the parking lot. He caught me sleeping in the parking lot at Walmart, and he called me, and then and I was like, boom, right to voicemail. Well, hold on, just a second. And so anyway, okay, I don't care about you seeing the phone now. I don't care. I could just put the phone up to the moon. I'll let you see that because it's a full moon tonight. Anyway, so he had he called and I ignored those phone calls, and then he texted me, and I actually tried to ignore those too because I'm not trying to be seen right now, or back then. And right now too, because like I'm coming through quietly, okay, very quietly. Anyway, he finally calls and he wouldn't stop calling, so then I went ahead and answered. I finally answered his phone call, and he let me know he was right in front of me, like 4 cars down. It was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed. And I'm not easily embarrassed. Like I am where I am. I am what I am. You know what I mean? I own my shit. Whatever it is, I don't have no shame. If I'm in it, it's mine. Like I am where I am. So, he was like, it looked like you were asleep in the car. Do you want to come over and just take a nap? And I was like, no, I'm okay. And he was like, well, anyway, the point is that happened. And then, I will say it was before that my sister caught me and she had begged me to come in her place. And I did. I finally did. I accepted that help because I did need it. It didn't matter if it was being offered or if I asked. She offered and I accepted it because I needed it. So, and I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the offer. I appreciate the humility that God gave me. God was like, you need to rest that ego. Rest that ego. It's okay. I'm just not accustomed to needing a net and having to lean like that. I'm accustomed to being the net. with the little bit that I've ever had, you know what I mean? I'm accustomed to being that. And so it is it's a whole different experience. I'm in servitude, to come out of servitude to others. And the others, they serve me to help me, to build me up, to rebuild with me, and to remodel the things that I wanted to keep. I was like, I want to keep this. I want to do something different with it. That'll help me change, that'll help me be different, to evolve and be better. And those are the things, like, that's primarily the kinds of things that I share with you guys. And that's what I'm saying, like, for so many of us, we miss the opportunity to give you full disclosure and to truly testify and to give you, just backstory for reference, to give you actual reference material out of pride, out of ego. I can say I lost. I can say my heart was broken. I can say I made a bunch of mistakes. I can say I trusted a lot of the wrong people. That maybe I could have covered myself better. And this is why I fell. This is why I failed. And this is why I fail. But that's also how come I get to stand back up. You're watching me dust myself off like, just a second. I make plenty of mistakes before, and I'm making plenty of mistakes along the way. Like, I don't know what I did last night, but you guys, my shoulders and my neck are so tight and so stiff. It's like if you ever get like a deep tissue massage. I am so dry. It's like if you were to get like a deep tissue massage. Okay.